Today we're going to be putting on some suspended equipment. So what you want to do is ensure that a mat is underneath for safety precautions in case any kid falls. The first thing you want to do is put this carabiner onto the hook like this, and then tighten this right here to ensure it doesn't open while they're seated on top of it. You will move the height adjustment up and down depending on how tall the child is. When they sit upon it, it should be all right. What we want to do is take it off. We then loosen this and unclip it as so. And then if you're tall enough, you can take the rope off and put it away wherever it needs to be stored. Today we're going to be putting a AFO device on a child with cerebral palsy. So what you want to do is, because they may have trunk instability, you want to put them between two corners of the room like demonstrated. So what we want to do is open the AFO up, and with the child positioned, we could push on the back or the top of the toe and the back of the knee, so we get slight flexion of that knee. We would then slide the AFO device onto their foot, opening the sides of them as needed, kind of slide it on. I'm gonna check to make sure that the AFO device has their heel all the way in the back of it. And once you feel it is, we tighten all the straps. And with the straps tightened, to take it off, just do the opposite of what I just did. Take all the straps off. Try to keep that knee bent, taking it off. Open the sides of it, and then slide their foot out gently. Pulling back, pulling open the sides, sliding their foot out. And there we are. So for positioning and handling a child with cerebral palsy during feeding, some precautions we'd like to look out for are trunk instability and dysphagia. Some of the warning signs for aspiration for this child include coughing, choking, wheezing during eating and drinking. We also may see difficulty breathing or trouble with swallowing. So some techniques to promote some lip closure if they have difficulty with that include, you can do vibration on their lips. We may prefer them to drink from a straw before eating bites of food. They may also use what we call a shallow depth spoon, or a Reese lid cup. And lastly, some exercises we may work on include blowing bubbles and using whistles. So for positioning on the child, inside of the chair, we want to work on keeping them seated on a firm surface with their feet flat on the floor if possible, or if they're seated up in this chair, it's okay. We do want to keep their trunk stable as they do have trunk instability. We like to keep it straight upright. One way we may do this is by using the strap as shown. We want it tight but comfortable. We may also encourage the 90-90-90 rule, which is 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee, and then 90 degrees at the ankle if they were seated on a flat surface. We also want to ensure this tabletop is at a height comfortable upon which they can leave their elbows on top of. And then when they are eating, we do want to keep this head upright and slightly tuck their chin down to prevent choking.